Francisco, I'm 18, and this is my history as an Argentinian experiencing one of the most prestigious academic summer programs offered by Yale University. 2 years ago, a friend recommended a summer program that at first sight seemed very interesting because of the context, experiences, and above all, its diversity. I was looking for a new multicultural, international, academically prestigious. I found YYGS experience. 2 years later, I applied as an international student, not knowing that it will be a total transformative experience in every way. I was admitted with a 100% scholarship, which covered all costs such as accommodation at one of their 12 campuses, 3 meals a day, and health insurance for the next 2 weeks. Remember that every year, YYGS offers more than 3 million in need-blind financial aid for both national and international students, when the cost of the program represents a financial hardship for their families. What does need-blind mean? It means that you can apply to the program without worrying about your financial situation. If you get selected, the program is committed to paying the required financial package, so you can attend the program with no financial stress. Although it was my first time applying to a program, as such, in another country with a different system, first time traveling alone, I have to say it wasn't easy. I applied to LA Action, if I remember correctly. The application period for students applying to LA Action started on the 1st of October and will end on the 1st November at 23:59 p.m. According to YYGS, the average student applying to LA Action finished and submitted the application in mid-October. My case was more extreme. In my case, we started the application the same day the application period opened and submitted it on the last day of the period. While I had generally finished the application by what was 20 or 25 October, it was the financial paperwork that delayed the submission. They don't ask for money, just one, the tax return. In my country, it's called the certification of personal income, which can be from the father or mother. Then below, there's a box where you can enter additional information about your family's financial situation and so on. If YYGS considers that they will need more information about your family's financial situation, you will be contacted, which was not the case for me. Although YYGS can finance 100% of your stay at the university, you should know in advance that the program does not finance costs related to the travel you need to do to get to the university. This is important to keep in mind if you are going to apply. But it does offer some special scholarships, which do not have many vacancies, but they can finance both your stay and your travel expenses. They are only available to students from certain regions. Below is a table so you can see who is eligible for this scholarship. As you may know, every year YYGS invites outstanding students from all over the world in the academic field. So one issue of eligibility when applying to your academic performance within the school. You will need some help from your school if you are going to apply, as you will need a counselor who will be uploading your report cards and all your school information for YYGS to evaluate. In my case, I was asked for my report cards as a proof of my grades. YYGS not only evaluates students on academic performance, as students also take into account the interests or activities they have outside of the classroom, such as hobbies, whether they like to spend a lot of time in projects, a lab, or if they have a passion for languages, or have to take care of a family member. Remember, everything you do outside of school, everything you spend a significant amount of time on, counts as an activity. Whether you do a few money, keep in mind that when you present them in your application, remember to highlight the most important ones and the ones you spend the most time on. This gives the staff an idea of what you are like, your personality, your qualities, your passion. I only remember putting 4 extracurriculars. I think I was allowed to submit up to a total of 5 if I remember correctly, and here I draw up a list of them. The letter of recommendation. Another key aspect of the application process is that you will need a person who will write a letter to you. Could be your performance within an organization you belong to, or a mentor from a club, and give the YYGS staff a look at you from a different perspective. Who can be my recommender? A teacher at your school, a mentor or leader in an organization you belong to. In my case, it was the director of an organization I volunteered for. You will have to invite this person to sign up with their own email address to complete an evaluation form, which does not take too long. Yes, there's an application fee which is shown on the screen. If this may present a financial hardship at the time of application, keep in mind that you can invite an authorized person, such as a counselor or teacher from your school who knows your financial situation, so that you can receive a fee waiver and apply to the program at no cost. I'm a high school senior in Argentina I'm south of the American continent, and I am almost 8,000 kilometers away from Yale University. So getting to university was a journey that took me more than 20 hours, two planes, a train, and an Uber. In my case, I landed at JFK Airport on June 16 at 6:30 a.m. After going through all the control, finally at about 11 a.m. I was able to take a train from Grand Central in New York to Union Station in New Haven. From there, I took an Uber and finally arrived at 248 York Street, Davenport College. The program staff greets you with a unique joy, so they are all amazing people. Until 4 p.m. there was time to arrive, settle in, rest, meet your roommates, make connections, make your friends, and so much more. I will not fear to say that it was a super-enriching experience that I will never forget. I will not only focus on highlighting its academic and prestige section. The college itself envelops you in a dreamy atmosphere, with its ancient buildings showing its diversity through the building paths, statues, libraries, paintings. Every detail makes it a unique place where you feel and observe endless emotions that make you enjoy being there while walking through its halls and corridors, each one equipped with technology that I would never thought could be in a classroom. As the day went by, I realized that the overall program was perfectly developed so that you could enjoy all the features of the university to the fullest. The way they assign the places to hold the seminars, lectures, symposiums, everything is designed so that you can feel what it's really like to have the opportunity to study there and fall in love with that feeling. This year, YYGS is offering 2-week sessions that run consecutively in June and July. Here are 3 different dates you can choose from, and the 4 academic tracks you can choose from: Innovations in Science and Technology, Literature, Philosophy and Culture, Solving Global Challenges, and Politics, Law and Economics, or PLE. In my case, I choose PLE as my interests match the curriculum and topics seen in the track. I found it very useful to have an overview and approach to social sciences, which is my current intended major. The overall program curriculum is distributed for each session is the same, which includes: I have no words to express how unforgettable each seminar was. Each one left me with something to think about or something new to learn. In my first seminar, together with 11 other students, we did a sharing session learning more in depth about the philosophies of the 19th century and how they changed the world we see today. We had as an assignment to read very interesting texts where philosophers express theories and analyze them together with our instructor, who in my case is a student at the university. In general, most of the instructors are students from Yale University or other top universities. During lectures, you learn from accomplished Yale faculty members about the most important and relevant topics in their field. Honestly, it's a reality, and I have to say that every one of them was great. After formal time, you all go together to an auditorium where the professors give a presentation on the topic. At the end of each lecture, there is time to ask questions, and I really recommend you to take advantage of this unique opportunity to engage in a conversation with a faculty member of the university. One of the first activities you do after breakfast is family time. Basically, it is a group of about 11 or 12 people with whom you will spend most of the time in the morning, after breakfast, and after lectures. The aim is that you can meet other people from the same track with whom you meet together with your instructor to discuss and talk about current issues. It was very interesting and important for me because, being an international student, I often felt that it would be difficult for me to start somewhere from scratch. The family time gave me the space I needed to make the process of connecting with other students much easier. Symposium is something that takes place over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. It was one of the most fun things about the program. Basically, you are given a role with the name of the real person who has that role in real life, and according to that role, you have to come to arguments, objectives that tend to solve the challenges that are presented. It is very dynamic situation and you laugh a lot. And yes, here I will conclude with the program in general. You know that if you have any doubt, don't hesitate to write in the comments. Or if you want specific help, you can write me to my email. Bye bye, I see you soon.